On the technical side, okay, so the whole week or, several days has been getting the Bitcoin community, hitting the Bitcoin community by storm with this Ordinals NFT phenomenon. So Bitcoin's newfound NFT hype is also attracting the interest of BSV developers. So Christy, walk us through this one.
Okay, so first you have to understand that BSV is a fork of Bitcoin. It's a fork. So it's
fork
basically
of Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah, it's a fork of Bitcoin Cash, which is a fork of Bitcoin. So, but what that means is the underlying protocol is still Bitcoin. It starts from the same root. It just sort of branches off. So there's a degree of compatibility that can be worked in there by developers. So what we're looking at here is some developers who decided to build a product, Twetch, on BSV. And one reason why they would be interested in building on BSV is because each new Bitcoin SV data block contains 512 megabytes of data versus the theoretical maximum size of 2 to 4 megabytes for Bitcoin per block. That means you can put a lot of data inside one of those blocks. And Bitcoin SV doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of traffic going. There's not a lot of competition anyway for block space, but it gives developers sort of a lot of room to jam a lot of info into a lot of data into these blocks. So that's where they've been building. Well, now, not that they couldn't before, but now that Ordinals has hit the headlines, the developers on that side have decided that, maybe they could bring some of the technology that they've been building on Bitcoin SV, on BSV, over to the main Bitcoin chain. So to quote Billy Rose, the Twetch co-founder, who told our reporter Frederick Manawa in an interview, when we saw the Ordinal stuff come out, we were just excited to hop onto the NFTs on BTC train. We've been doing data on the blockchain for about 5 years now, so we're just ready to go. And what they would be bringing to Bitcoin would be an NFT marketplace, a wallet that could work with the NFT marketplace on Bitcoin, and other features like a chat function and a job board. So there are some interesting things that they could be bringing to Bitcoin as a result of the new interest in Ordinals and how that technology works.
How is the community responding to the Craig Wright Association, considering Twetch is coming from BSV, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, which was, I guess, spearheaded by Craig W.S. Wright, who is backed by Calvin Ayre and a whole host of legal suits that follow it against the Bitcoin community?
Yeah, here's the thing, and this is where, sort of as a tech purist, as opposed to, all of the drama that can float around, and is that the technology is the technology. And what Billy Rose has told us is that, his technology, that Twetch, is blockchain agnostic. That means that he doesn't really care what blockchain it's on as long as it works and it provides value to people. Being able to build on SV is great for his product at the time before it seemed to be more compatible with Bitcoin. And now that he can do it, why not do it? He didn't build this on SV because he was a great admirer of the ethos or political persuasion of anybody associated with the chain. It was just something that worked for him at the time. And now it also works on Bitcoin. Now, what is the result of this in terms of, Bitcoin purists? Yes, of course, people are getting up in arms, but I don't know that there's so much up in arms, and I'm not going to speak for anybody here, but I don't know that it's so much it was on SV, therefore it's tainted, and we don't want it. We don't want the Bitcoin SV cooties on Bitcoin. I don't think that's so much the problem, although possibly some of it is. I think they're more concerned about how it's going to affect the blockchain transaction market itself, and how we are going to be seeing transactions brought into each block that gets added to the blockchain, how that's going to affect the fee market, how, what exactly does it mean to have a transaction on Bitcoin, which is its own philosophical debate. So, yeah.